Hey everybody, welcome to my super cool and super neat YouTube channel. As somebody who is aspiring to be a YouTube sensation, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed. Now I gotta get to 4,000 watch hours before I get approved by YouTube when they manually check channels and they say, hey, this is good, clean content. We're gonna put it in the algorithm and we're gonna push it off into outer space. We're going to put a rocket right on your rear end and shoot you into the algorithm. And of course, content like this is hopefully what YouTube likes and wants. And then, of course, once we get to 4,000 watch hours, I could really crank up the good content. But I'm really trying. I'm really nervous. But because so many people wrote so many kind messages on my last video, I thought, hey, I'm going to make another video and see if people like it and hope that people out there like me. So somebody requested that I do a video about what astronauts eat when they pretend to go to space. When they go to space. So I was starting to research that, and really all I could come up with was something that looked like this, of what they eat when they go to space. Yeah, I'm surprised they even have pants on. Surprised they're not wearing bathing suits. But because somebody asked, I thought, are there any Nintendo games out there where they pretend to go and play in space? And of course there is one called Space Shuttle. And I decided, why not play Space Shuttle with everybody out there so I could show you my cool gaming abilities, right? Because those are popular channels on YouTube too. Gaming channels. So I want to throw my gloves into the ring to be one of the top gamers, one of the top cooking channels, one of the top makeup tutorial channels. And again, I plan on hopefully doing my nails and showing all the guys out there how to do your nails. Really cute, really cool. I talked about lobster nails, maybe even painting a skull and bones on your nails and putting the number 322 under it. I don't know, I got all these crazy ideas. So we'll get to that later on. But right now, let's play Space Shuttle Project on Nintendo. Here we go. All right. Oh, here we are. Absolute. I love that pyramid, that triangle at the top. Here is this guy here. He looks like Stephen King. Half reptilian, half Stephen King. His name is Jag. Apparently we're going to be Jag. We're welcome to Florida's Kennedy Space Center. Okay, give your name and code. What's our code? Is it 666? Is it 33? What do we got? We're entering a code for some reason. No idea. Oh, Atlantis, I saw. What an interesting name. Discovery. All right, mission 1, release surveillance satellite. Well, there you go. Release your surveillance satellite as we continue to create a surveillance state. You don't really need a surveillance satellite. We're just putting the surveillance devices in our home, aren't we? All right, what channel is this? Forgetting. Fuel and board the shuttle. Let's see. This probably might be one of the worst games ever. Let's find out. Okay. All right, we're getting in an elevator that's going up on a string. Are we going to NASA's cloud machine? Oh no, we're getting on the space shuttle. Now they have to remake this game with SpaceX apparently, because apparently NASA doesn't try to send rockets into space. Right? Anyone wondering what's going on there? Why we can constantly see SpaceX do it? It's interesting. What's our tax money going to? Like laundering that? Yeah, that's going right to those rings and building underground cities. But anyway, all right, we picked up a pilot. All right, looks like two guys packing some fudge in the elevator. Here they go. They run in. Somebody has some type of thing in his hands. And here we are in the space shuttle. Now what? A really interesting game for kids out there. I guess they were just trying to convince them. They said, hey, let's make a game and convince them that we can go on this space, right? All right. All right, here we are in the cockpit. We got clock ticking down. Oh, right. Is that the artificial moon or the real or artificial sun? Excuse me. All right, here we go. 3. To the screen is shaking. Real great graphics here. Although I would rather have these graphics than what I see in today's world, but not really of a gamer, obviously. All right, here we go. A lot of smoke. Oh, and that smoke will turn into a cloud, and that cloud will create rain, right? Don't tell anyone about that. Anyone that doesn't see NASA's cloud machine, you should look it up. Oh, look, we're thrusting, it says. It's a little perverted. I gotta admit, thrusting with, this thing looks awful like a giant woodpecker, but all right, we're going up and we're waiting to hit the firm, aren't we? Are we gonna hit something up there? And we dropped, all right, this is the propaganda. They dropped things off the side. I don't even remember what the propaganda was that they used to teach us with these spaceships, right? They drop them off and then what? Oh, is he heading towards the Bermuda Triangle? Oh, he's heading somewhere. Oh, it got real dark real quick. And there we are. We're suddenly in space. And we're flipping upside down. We're doing cartwheels. What are you doing if you're playing the game? For anyone wondering, I'm not really playing the game. It's just somebody who did a walkthrough. People filmed this, put it up on YouTube. No idea. So apparently, are we playing the thing that's like going back and forth like Pong up there on the top of the screen? Apparently. I have no idea, but we're upside down now. So that makes sense. All right. Okay, we're just going up and down. Kids must be real entertained. Yep. Up and down. Up and down. Up and... Oh, the moon! There it is. Up, and there's the North American Union down there. I see it. Looks great. Everything's awfully green. Oh, he's getting around the quote-unquote globe very fast. That was pretty quick. Okay, what do we got now? We gonna release a satellite spy device? Where are the balloons in the satellites? Anyone see the balloons? Oh, there he is. This guy's just floating around, holding on, right? No big deal. That suit keeps him safe and protected up there. He's not worrying about the Allen's belt and exploding from radiation exposure. I mean, why should he worry? He's got a 5G tower right outside of his house, so he probably thinks, hey, radiation's not a big deal, right? Oh, and did he fall? Did we drop him? Oh, can we follow him falling from the sky like a sardine? No? And the game is apparently frozen, folks. Maybe we have to blow on. It's a Nintendo game. Maybe he's blowing on the disc. I don't know. Although I do see his number changing on the bottom left. I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting that this was created. But I guess the government created it so they can say, hey, this is just another way to get the kids to think that this stuff's real, right? All right, re-enter the atmosphere and land. All right, are we landing on Uranus? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, right, we're pretending to go to the moon still. Right, well, the moon's all the way over there. And why are we upside down? Does that make sense? Oh, okay. It says yaw, hee-yaw. Oh, I'm surprised we're not just doing a nosedive. Okay, we're just turning in different... Why are we facing the left for the Earth? Okay, oh, right, the Earth's spinning. I can't remember the stuff that they make up. It's incredible, you know? Once you deprogram from the lies and you get it out of your head, it's like, it's just kind of comical, right? Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, what a time to be alive. Oh, and here we go. Oh, and apparently the radiation has hit. It's going to explode. Nope, we're dropping down. Oh my, are we in the, what do they call it? The Van Allen? Are we hitting the front or what's going on? Is the thing going to explode? Nope, it's just falling. It says break. Oh, I think we're headed to the Bermuda Triangle now. Right? Anybody on board eating? I mean, that was the main topic I brought up earlier. Anyone having a snack on the space shuttle? No. All right, we're turning backward. I mean, this has got to be. I mean, if you're entertained by this game, if you're playing this in a room and you're just listening to the music playing in the game, I mean, whew, I don't know. Lots of better ways to spend your time. Staring at the wall probably a little bit better. Where are we headed? Why are we going down? Oh, we weren't going to the moon. Oh, I'm sorry. Right, we were dropping off surveillance balloons to spy on humanity. I forgot. I was thinking we were going to the moon, but they don't even want to pretend with the space shuttle going to the moon. They're like, we're going to go up as high as we can because we can't go higher, and we're going to drop balloons, and then we're going to go back down. Right. Maybe eventually they let you fake go to the moon. I don't know. Oh, here we are. Oh, is this what they tell them, that these things land on a runway? This is funny. Yay! So it's an airplane. There it is. I mean, it looks like an airplane, so I guess it is. Why were they showing other planes flying around it? As if these, like, land at LaGuardia? Alright. Apparently we're in the desert somewhere. Right? Aren't they? Where do they claim that they land these when they land them? I didn't even know they claimed to land them. They claim that they land them in Florida? I don't know. Shuttle Heroes return. Orbiter has flown back to Florida. So that was Florida. It really looked like the terrain. Every time I go to Florida, I see mountains that look like the Rockies and the Sahara Desert put together. I mean, what in the world? Welcome home, Jag. Stephen King has returned home. He's going to write It Part 2. It's going to end the same way It Part 1 did. No one's going to be suspicious about all those kids getting... I can't say anymore. You guys know, right? If you know, you know. Yeah? If you don't, you should look up how the book, It ends. The book, not the movie. Take some looks at Stephen King. Wonder what he's involved with. Check the picture of him and Drew Barrymore. Anyway, okay, we're getting back on. We went all the way to the top of the phallus. Interesting that everything always looks like a phallus, right? They are obsessed with that phallus. All right, what does that say? Get the crew. We're going to get the crew. Hopefully it's a diverse crew. Hopefully you see some guys with wigs or, you know, make it diverse, please. Okay. We're getting back in. We left. Somebody just got pushed in, and this guy's running away because he knows it's, well, oh, he's getting more people. Why can't more than one person get on the elevator, NASA? Can't figure that out. You're going to space, but you can't put 3 people on an elevator, right? This guy's making solo trips down. Look at this. He just keeps going down to get one person. You can't fit 4 people in the elevator? I mean, what kind of elevator is this? Oh boy, they haven't even figured out how to get 4 people in an elevator, but they're getting to the moon. All right, space shuttle launch. We only got a couple minutes left, folks. 15-minute limits for anyone out there wondering how all the back-end stuff works on this mysterious YouTube. 15-minute videos until you submit your phone number. That's right, because you have to give a phone number because you're going to be connected to a number. So in other words, until I get, you know, burner phone. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, each channel you got to have a burner. Pardon my French, pretending not to say that out loud, but I'm ranting, rambling, whatever you want to call it. Here we go again. Oh, what fun. Oh, what fun it is to make simulated clouds. That's NASA's Cloud Machine. It's one of the best things out there, folks, if you need a good laugh. BBC report, go look it up. Plenty. I know a YouTuber has got the videos on his channel, but I'm not going to say his name here. All right, we got valves. Oh, we're dropping the valves again. We're at about the... Yep, we're getting close to the finish line here. Hopefully something exciting happens. Maybe it'll explode. That would be pretty funny. All right. Is Jag on? Stephen King at the wheel again? All right. Pick up any of his friends, Stephen King. All right. Maybe picking up, I don't know. Who else? Tom Hanks, right? Wasn't he in one of those? Apollo 13, right? Wasn't he in that? Those movies, when I saw some of those movies or like clips of them when I was young. Oh my goodness. Talk about NyQuil. Imagine sitting through that. The people sitting through it, they're like, this is incredible. Wow, this is based on a true story. Yeah, I bet as true as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Was probably even more true. Well, it is true, actually. Isn't Texas Chainsaw based on a supposed serial killer? So, yeah, more truth in those than you'll see in Apollo 13. All right, where's some other really awful space movie? Armageddon. Oh, my goodness. I'd rather pull out half my teeth and sit through that. Steven Tyler's kid is in it. His son. Daughter. Oof, what a rough one. All right, we're upside down again. I mean, did anybody know? Is this, I don't know, is this what they tell us they do? They send up this thing that looks like an airplane, and it just goes up and down like playing ping pong with itself. Right? Why would it be up? I mean, okay. Oh, to release the satellite? Wouldn't it, if there's gravity, if you release it up, wouldn't it just go up? I don't know. What are we doing here? What? I can't even, extra vehicular activities. I thought it said extra terrestrial for a second. Maybe I need glasses. I don't know. All right, freedom. I love how it says freedom on there. The illusion of freedom, even in a green screen. Oh, where are we in front of a green screen? Okay, we're in front of our green screen. All right, this guy's got a rope, a bungee rope, pulling him up and down. He's bungee cording. Actually, this footage looks more real than the footage India released. That looked more realistic right there, of their supposed space rover landing on the moon recently. If you haven't seen that, I mean, it looks like an Atari game. This actually looks more real to me than the actual footage of the space landing. I would probably believe this if they showed it to me versus the other. But all right, we're getting to the finish line here because I'm running out of time. But you gotta avoid the satellite balloons that are floating around for surveillance and the Starlinks up there. But that's the end of the game, folks. So hey, I appreciate everyone who's here. We got to get to 4,000 watch hours, and this channel will be reviewed and hopefully approved. Then I can become the next YouTube sensation. And this is kind of how the process goes for anybody out there that's not familiar. It's been a few months since I've had to build one out, but of course I'm new to all this, so I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, folks. If you're interested, go to your local Blockbuster, rent the game, have a great time. Thanks again, everybody who's here. Soon to come, maybe some more, some fashion video. I don't know, but appreciate everyone who's here. Bye, everybody.